Hello everyone, welcome to another video on my account. This is Domino from High Cards. I've already completed the tier list. I'm just going to explain my reasonings as to why, because I made a mistake on the first attempt of recording this. I decided just to explain why every character is where they are. So first off, we have a tier 100 tier list of each of the Battle Pass all the way up to Chapter OG, from Chapter 1 Season 2 to all the way to Chapter OG. Now, I do want to say that Chapter 5, Season 1, 2, and 3, Tier 100 being Valeria, Hades, and Megalon Don, I'll give a quicker review on them. Valeria, A tier, I love the storyline with her, and I believe her sister's Hope, which was the tier 100 or tier 1 skin. Nice little contrast, great edit styles, great transformative emote. Now, the next one being Hades is a D tier skin. I just never liked this interpretation of Hades from my Greek mythos. Hades is quite an interesting character, and I just don't think this was a great imagining of him. And they did have potential. I like the gas mask sort of design, but just never really worked out. Didn't like the transformative emote. Now, Megalon Don from the current season's Battle Pass. S tier skin, one of my favorites of all time. In my top 3 alongside Dire and Kato Thorn. I love Megalon Don. I love the Wastelander genre, and this just goes amazingly well. Now let's get on to the ones that I have done. So D tier, you might notice there is pretty much all the crossover tier 100 skins. I absolutely hate it when a crossover skin's in a Battle Pass, but especially when they are the tier 100. I'll be content if a crossover skin is the secret skin. Like in the current season's Battle Pass, you have the Wastelander Magneto, which I just also want to point out is a great way of doing it. It's a unique version of the character, but they can resell the character later on as just the regular Magneto, so people can still get it, and they don't have to worry about missing out on this Magneto. Tangent aside, you do have the Fallout skin in the Battle Pass. Overall, not a big fan of multiple crossovers. I'd take the Wastelander Magneto and replace the Power Armor or whatever it's called with a different skin. Sorry, I'm not the biggest Fallout fan. Now, so that tangents aside, we have Iron Man, Spider-Gwen, Carnage, Rick, I think that is, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Darth Vader, Optimus Prime. They're the crossover skins. I just want to quickly put Darth Vader there. I'll go into details in a moment. Not Spider-Man, Iron Man is my favorite superhero of all time. I'll put him at the top there. Yeah, you can stay there. And I'll move you down there. Actually, I'll move you up there. So this is a thing I'll be doing in my videos now. I'm just going to more or less make them on the fly. I feel like it's a bit more organic doing it that way. Iron Man is my favorite superhero of all time. Nothing's changed. I just don't like that he was exclusive to this Battle Pass. Yes, they've done item shop versions, like I think the Iron Man Zero that looks like is in a Hulkbuster armor. Looks terrible in my opinion. I will never buy. I want an Iron Man that's like that, and I missed my chance. That's on me. I just don't like that they've made it exclusive to that Battle Pass. Next up, I think this character is called Fusion. I just think he looks terrible, boring. Not my cup of tea. I think that was Chapter 2, Season 1. Chapter 4, Season 3, Optimus Prime. I think I do want to give props. They made this character work well as an item shop skin. Oh, no, just the skin in general for Fortnite, they did really good with that. But crossover skin. Spider-Man, never got it. I did get the Battle Pass, just never completed it. Not gonna lie, I don't think the skin looks great in general, but so if it wasn't a crossover skin, you'd probably get like maybe C tier or B tier, but since it is a crossover, D tier. Doctor Strange, I love Doctor Strange as a character. I'd love to give it a better, ranking, but my bias is that I've got to put it in D. I don't watch Rick and Morty, so I don't really care. Don't know why a TV show character got tier 100. That's a bit of an odd one. Carnage, I thought he was a secret skin, but who knows? Wait, I think he might have been tier 100, and the Cube Queen, which should have been the tier 100, she might have been the secret skin, but I didn't play around then, so Carnage I think looks great. I've seen gameplay of him, but bias aside, crossover skin. Spider-Gwen, I unlocked her. She was the season after I returned to Fortnite. Good skin. I use her a lot in the fashion shows. Got all the super styles, which was shortly, I think the last season also when I really cared about super styles. I only cared about super styles for like 2 or 3 seasons, funny enough. And now for, I think this is maybe a controversial one, the Reaper I think he's called. The first Battle Pass I ever bought, I never cared about the Reaper. I thought he was a very boring skin. I know they're going for like a serious tone. I think it was like a copy, or not really a copy, sort of like a interpretation of the John Wick character. Maybe it was a copycat of that. Overall, did not like it. I don't think his character design really fits Fortnite's art style. It's always just stood out a little bit. And now for my least favourite Battle Pass skin of all time, at least I think it is on the top of my head, Darth Vader. Once again with the Reaper, just doesn't. Also, the Reaper is such a serious name for such an odd looking skin to me. Darth Vader is by far the worst Battle Pass skin from the top of my head. Darth Vader is such a formidable and amazing character in the Star Wars universe, but just doesn't go well with Fortnite. The fact that one of the most iconic Star Wars character is now never going to be obtainable again sucks, and I don't even think he got any edit styles, which is just terrible. Alrighty, so now we're on to C tier. Vendetta, not gonna lie, I have nothing to say about it. Doesn't look good. Honestly, I could put it in D tier, but I think the colors are cool. I just have nothing about this skin. Now for B tier, don't know who this night looking character is. I think it was from the Flooded season, but I'm not exactly sure. It's fine, it's just another Knight, Black Knight. Never got it, never really saw the appeal to it, just a pretty mid skin. Ultima Knight, once again, nothing really to say about it. Part of the reason why most of the Knights are here. I say most because the Aegis I sort of see as a Knight. Ice King, the tier 100 skin of my favourite season of all time. I will admit is pretty average. Bit of a disappointment when the prior 3 seasons, which I've got in S tier, have been all back-to-back-to-back bangers, where Ice King sort of isn't, in my opinion. Now for C, the A tier, this, I think, some Spire character, I'm not sure. I think looks great. Pretty cool design, yeah. Menace, I think this character's name is. I'm a fan of it. I like the gladiator vibe it gives off, the aesthetics. Yeah, good stuff. Lux, I I'm a massive fan of it. I never got this Battle Pass. This is when I sort of stopped playing after my favourite season. I just think it's a great tier 100 skin. The Ageless, this has always been an oddity skin to me. I just wish I could have liked it more. For what it is, I just wish I could have liked it more. I want it to be an S, but I just think it fits in A. Omega Rock is a combination of, Omega and Ragnarok, which are both in S tier, but I just don't think it fits the S tier. I'm content with it in A. Great skin, just not the best. S tier, we have a fan favourite being Midas. Well, obviously I didn't play the chapters, so I never got him, but I've gotten I think the Summer Midas and the Ascended Midas, which I think actually looks maybe a bit better than regular Midas. I just really like Ascended Midas. That came out last season, and it sort of concluded Midas' storyline. Now for Mizuki, I think the skin looks great. It is the tier 100 skin of my least favourite Battle Pass of all time, being Chapter 4 Season 2, the Mega Season. Just has great edit styles. Yeah. Ragnarok, I was getting it confused with Omega Rock, but yes, Ragnarok, I love the Viking theme. Everything about it, great. Omega, this one's a bit of an oddity, as I never actually finished Omega's challenges, so I've got like a sort of half-completed Omega. But I can't deny, I love Omega. Great concept, super villain. Dire is an amazing skin, I just can't deny it. The concept of the werewolf is already an interesting mythology for me, but the different edit styles, the back bling is universally loved, I believe. I may be incorrect. The katana one, I love it. Now for my favourite Battle Pass skin of all time, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, this is probably alongside like Eevee. Lynx I don't think is all up there, but yeah, this is my favourite tier 100, and Eevee would be my favourite tier 1, which if I can find that tier list, I might make a tier 1 skins of all the Battle Passes. Sorry, I went a bit on a tangent there. I probably got to stop doing that, but I sort of want to make the videos the way I want to. Kato Thorn means a lot to me, as when I got out of hospital, I quickly did all the challenges. Wasn't the best at the game, I was still recovering. I eventually got all the superstar edits for Kato Thorn. I just think his story and his character design, the built-in emote is probably the best we've gotten out of any built-in emote for any tier 100 skin, as it really just changes his character completely, where it becomes the vampire. Most of them, where I look at Hades, really just gets a flame aesthetic. This one actually changes him into a vampire, and I love it for that. But this has been my tier 100 Battle Pass tier list. I'd love to know what you think of it. This has just been my opinion, but you know, if you want to write in the comment section what you think of it, you're more than welcome to. Completely up to you, but have a wonderful day, and bye now.